ordered to give up her horse in exchange for Greg's safety, Betty keeps a midnight rendezvous, but finds Greg's abductors do not mean to keep their bargain. But Greg has meanwhile escaped, and now the vigilante rides again to aid the fugitive girl.
Pierce's cars.
Sure does.
Running without lights. Stand by, Duncan, while I investigate. Well, good evening, Your Highness. Just what brings you here? Prince Emil, but I must insist on knowing why you were out on Skyline Road tonight.
I regret that I'm unable to answer your question, Captain Riley.
Well, in that case, you'll have to come to my office for questioning.
As you wish, Captain.
I'll ride with you.
Very well.
It's too late for the ambush. You might as well pick up the boys, Morgan. Looks like the horse you gave Miss Winslow.
Possibly it is. Were you expecting her?
You should know.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Step inside, please.
Captain Riley, have you heard anything from Greg?
No, not a word, Betty.
Good evening, Miss Winslow.
Good evening, Your Highness.
Evidently, you didn't go to the meeting place.
Well, I was on my way there when some men stopped me on the canyon road. I got away from them, though.
I hadn't anticipated an interception like that. Here he is. Hello, Betty.
Greg, what a relief to see you. How did you get away from those men?
The vigilante came to my rescue.
The vigilante? Did you find out who he is?
He didn't wait to tell me.
Did you recognize the men or learn anything about them?
They're part of the crowd we spotted at Pierce's Cafe. They took me to a hideout, an old shack. So I must confess I accomplished absolutely nothing by allowing myself to be caught.
Allowing yourself to be caught?
That's right. It was a good idea, but it went wrong.
You might at least have been considerate enough to let some of your friends know. It would have saved them a lot of worry.
I know, and I'm sorry. But it's becoming so difficult to know who your friends are. The present company excepted, of course.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some work to do.
Good. But first, where's Stuff?
Out with Deputy Morgan, picking up the boys from the ambush we didn't need.
Sounds interesting. Tell me about it.
I've got some questions to ask Prince Emil first.
I'm at your service, Captain.
Come along. Make yourself comfortable. Be seated.
Thank you.
A short while ago, you made gifts of 5 white Erebanian horses to 5 different people. 3 of those people are here.
Quite correct.
Miss Winslow was ordered by an anonymous letter to ride the horse you gave her to a certain place tonight. How did you happen to be there?
That is a personal matter. I do not care to divulge the reason.
You realize what your refusal might mean?
No, I do not. Could you perhaps charge me with some crime?
Do you know why Miss Winslow went there?
If I do, you know also. So I don't need to tell you. Is that true?
Did you order the horse taken from her?
Why should I take back a gift?
Your Highness, did you also receive an anonymous letter telling you to be there?
My friend, you're a very intelligent person despite your playful manner and appearance. A letter I did not receive. It was a telephone call.
Anonymous, of course.
Quite.
Thanks for coming, Your Highness. I won't waste any more of your time.
On the contrary, it's been most enjoyable. Miss Winslow, I will add my prayers to the providence which protected you tonight.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Did you notice the car the Prince is driving?
Yes, it was one of George Pierce's.
Well, why not? The Prince is George's house guest.
Another promising angle nipped in the bud.
You believe the Prince's story about that anonymous phone call?
Yes, didn't you?
Well, it fits in with what happened. Betty being stopped before she got to the rendezvous. Nobody showing up but the Prince, who was obviously sent there to keep us busy while something happened somewhere else.
Which proves?
That we're up against somebody who's almost as smart as you think you are.
Certainly somebody that's smarter than the unpleasant characters that hang out at Pierce's Cafe.
X2 speaking.
I have important news. Come inside.
Very well, X1.
Tex Collier, the horse breeder, is going to give away the white Eravanian horse presented to him by Prince Emil.
To whom, X1?
Collier intends to hold a riding contest at his ranch. The horse will go to the winner.
Well, suppose it's won by someone who will take it out of our reach.
That's not likely to happen if my instructions are carefully followed.
There will be. What's the routine?
The first step in my plan will be taken when Greg Sanders, the prairie troubadour, goes on motion picture location tomorrow morning. Now, listen carefully.
Morning, Maestro.
Good morning, Greg.
Got a tough day ahead?
You have. Plenty of fighting and riding, also a couple of stunts. Of course, we got a double for the stunts.
I'll do my own stunts if you don't mind.
Go ahead. It's your neck.
Good morning, Greg.
Well, Betty, what a pleasant surprise.
Oh, I thought you wouldn't mind having a visitor.
Not at all. George Pierce and Tex Collier are coming over, too.
Oh, a gathering of the clan, eh?
That seems to be the idea.
We'll see that the contest is fixed so you can't lose.
Won't take much fixing.
Well, just one thing. Betty Winslow, the rodeo queen, will be riding. But we'll see that she don't ride for long.
Count me in.
Well, hello, George. Tex. Hello there. Hi, Betty. How are you?
Have you decided what you're going to do about my contest, Greg?
Yes, I've decided to enter it. You and I are going to race against each other.
Oh? Well, may the best man or woman win.
I knew you couldn't resist the publicity.
And a beautiful Eravanian horse.
Which I'm going to win, incidentally.
I don't know about that. I've seen the troubadour do some riding in this picture. He'll be a tough man to beat. I wouldn't make any bets on that, George. If anybody can sit a horse, it's Betty.
Sounds like they don't want to beat each other. I bet this will be some race.
Excuse the interruption, Greg. The boss is ready.
Thanks. Excuse me, folks. Go ahead.
Eddie, on action, I want you to run from behind that big rock. Get up to the tree and crawl out on the lower limb. Now, Greg, I want you to stand by in the background on your horse. Now, when Eddie's in position, I want you to start riding in. When you ride under the tree, Eddie's going to drop under the back of your horse, stick a gun in your ribs, and tell you to keep going. You understand?
Yeah, I think I've got it all right. Okay with you, Eddie?
Okay with me.
Well, let's go.
Everybody quiet! Roll 'em. Cut it. Greg?
Yeah, I'm all right. But I'd like to know what the idea is, Sid. That routine wasn't in the script.
I'll say it wasn't. Wait till I get my hands on that Eddie Smith. Where'd he go? What you think you were doing, Eddie? You want to kill Greg?
No, but someone else did.
What are you talking about?
2 men jumped me, knocked me out cold. Then one of them took my place in the scene.
What's it all about, Greg?
Search me.
Why, you're hurt?
Well, I'm all right, outside of a sore jaw and a wrenched knee. Looks like I won't be able to ride in that contest of yours, Tex.
Well, that's a tough break.
It certainly is, Greg.
Oh, I don't know. Betty was going to win anyway. I was going to make you ride for it.
Attention, folks. Attention, please. Now I want to explain the rules of the race to the contestants. If for any reason a rider is unhorsed, that rider will be disqualified. After you leave the end of the track, the course is marked by white flags. The finish will be back at the starting line. Get your horses and line up for the start. Your Highness, would you care to act as one of the judges of the race?
Why, I would consider it an honor.
How about you, Mr. Pierce?
Well, yes, thanks, Tex.
Hello, Stuff. How are you?
Fine, Mr. Collier. Greg sent me over to watch the race so I could tell him about it.
I'm sorry he can't be here. How is he?
Oh, not so good. But he'll be around again soon.
I'm glad to hear that. Have a seat. Watch the race.
Thanks.
All right. Get your horses up into starting position.
I'm rooting for you, Betty, to bring home the bacon.
Thanks, Stuff.
Then you'll have 2 Aravanian horses and you can ride Roman style.
The black horse. Back him up a little bit. Go!
Winslow.
Maybe she met with an accident.
Certainly hope not.
Hold it. This man's not the winner. Betty Winslow's bridle was tampered with. You, come on over here. I want to take a look at you. Come on out of there.
What is the meaning of this murderous attack on the prince? Are Gregg and Stuff also to meet the same fate? For the sensational answers, see The Fatal Flood, Chapter 9 of The Vigilante, at this theater next week.